Hey guys, it's Shay. Today we are going to do a bust down middle part. I had decided to basically do a straight hair with some hair I already have because my bundles are pretty good. But I'm just gonna place the closure. As you seen from my last video, I had crimp curls and I decided to get a new closure piece, as you can see here, but there is a difference. This one is like a 1B natural brown and this is jet black that I dyed. So pretty much I'll be dyeing it with a Revlon soft black and then I'll be bleaching it at the same time, kind of get two stones with one. So I'm gonna bleach the knots and then I'm going to reconstruct this into a new wig. It's kind of like a closure replacement, which is perfect because I don't have to kind of take the whole wig apart. It's just kind of the closure and it's brand new of course. But I am gonna wash and deep condition the bundles. So like, as you can see, it's a little brittled and stuff because I literally throw it in a bun or throw it around. And this is the closure. It's a nice, I don't even know if I can get y'all to see it, but it's a nice 4x4 and it's lightly plucked, pre-plucked actually. So I'm gonna not pluck it too much, but I do want a cute hairline with no baby hairs. And stay tuned, I'm going to do this whole process and then also style it. So first thing first, I'm going to kind of use a bunch of scrap paper. I don't care what it is, because I'm gonna dye this hair. I'm going to get some mousse. So this is the mousse. We're gonna kind of put a little mousse on the hair. Just the front so that it don't all the flyaways. So when I do put it on there, it's nice and yeah. So that's all we're gonna do. This is the box of dye. So it's pretty much easy. I like to kind of take it out. Put it in here. This is the developer. It's a two-step developer. It does have conditioner, that's for after the hair is washed. It has a paper instructions with also a glove and then the activator. Obviously, you would take your time and do it. Me, I've been doing this for a while. So for me, it's easy. I don't have to do too much. Kind of put everything in so it can be kind of, clean. I'm gonna take this. You can see one. Dirt, well, trash, not dirty. And then that's one thing out the way. Then I'm going to also put developer. I use a 20 developer. You can use 30. 30 is faster, but I'm not really in a rush. I'm not gonna put a lot because there's obviously not a lot left. So then quick blue. I love this brand. It comes with a, measure or whatever. So if you watch my last video on how to bleach, yeah, that's pretty much how. So I'm not a type person that measure. I kind of, I've been doing this for so long. So it's kind of like, how you're used to doing something, you kind of just know. My secret weapon, plastic fork. I'm just gonna kind of have this prepared already. So when it gets time to bleach the hair after I put all the hair dye, I'm out the way. I don't recommend you doing this. This is literally my kitchen, so I'm gonna have to, after I'm done, pretty much, I have to sanitize my whole table because this is chemicals. But preferably outside. If it was a bit more sunnier outside, I probably would have done it. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. This is my hair. I've done this before. I need a little bit more powder. You want the powder to be like nice and thick. Like, no, that's too runny. So yeah, you gotta keep doing it to get a certain consistency. Like, nope, a little too runny. You can add more powder powder. Kind of like this. So you see how it takes a long time for it to drop? I like it like that. So now I'm gonna take the hair dyes brush, make sure it's clean out. I like to use a brush to brush it out, make sure everything's distributed, or you can also use a comb. I highly recommend getting this just to keep your sink clean. This is also my Amazon shop. The link is in the bottom. This is really affordable, under $20. It keeps your it keeps your sink from getting, messed up and stuff. Because I feel like, I don't know about you, but I kind of want to make sure I keep everything uniform. This, you'll be using this at the end, like I mentioned before. And then I'm just gonna now mix up the dye and get it together. So it should come out like this type of color. Yeah, like this is when you know it's activating. If it don't, it's gonna look darker over time, but I'm just gonna keep on, just keep on rubbing it. I know this is not the best way to be doing this. So here I'm just rushing on how to kind of distribute and everything. Make sure you take your time. Don't be in a rush. Some people usually they spray the lace so that, of course, the lace doesn't get, dark as well. However, after I'm administering this color, I am gonna bleach the lace. So there's no need for me to spray any spray. But FYI, you can use like a holding spray just to, if you do, to build that safety. And then here I am just continuing to go through, and you'll probably be seeing this all throughout this video. Yeah, so when I do, dye hair, I do go through the hair individually. I feel like the hair will take all of it. It won't be, splotches and stuff like that. So that's why I'm more of a tedious, and I feel like I'm very passionate when it comes to this. I don't want any, hair color to, transfer from my hair to my body or my clothing. So this is my preferred way. Some people like to do watercolor methods. Some people like to do all other ways. But this is what I prefer. And as you can see now, I'm starting to bleach the knots. I use the Quick Blue powder as well as the 20 developer. The higher the developer, the quicker it'll bleach. I don't like my lace to be orange, but I do like it to have a brown tone so that when I do decide to install the wig, it'll, go perfectly with my head scalp. But at the same time, you have to be careful not to allow it to stay too long, because then honestly the hair will be done it'll a little orange. It will look crazy, and I've seen that a couple times. And as you can see, I'm doing last minute things right before it's time to wash. And then I'm gonna use this container. This helps a lot so that it doesn't stain my sink, as well as it's easy to use. You can take this in and out. It's also linked in my Amazon shop. You can check the description if interested. Amazing investment. And then I'm going to use the packet already came with like a conditioner. And this is perfect because if when you dye hair, the texture changes. So it don't matter what hair, what it is, it'll change. However, you need a conditioner that can help build, keep it still looking great and intact. And as you can see, I love it. This is exactly why I love it. Like, it's perfect. It connects well. As you can see, I'm going to go in and I start first taking off the dye. I go inside out, and I'm just taking my time, of course, and I'm letting it all fall apart. And then I start washing and I go in. Of course, this is after you rinse the hair and everything. I do recommend you shampooing the hair, conditioning it as well. But everyone's different. Some people washing go about the business, but I'm just letting you know. Do what's best for you. For time's sake, I didn't really shampoo or anything. I just put the conditioner, let it sit for a while, and then I had dried and everything. And as you can see, it's great. We did get some black hue on the lace a little bit, but more so on the the corners, and so that's fine. That's just fine. As long as it didn't, damage the actual lace throughout the hair. That's all that matters, honestly. Of course, if we didn't bleach, do the 2-in-1, and we just, dyed the hair and then put a spray, you can avoid all of that. But it is an extra step after you do that, and then you have to bleach the knot. So do what you feel comfortable. As you can see, there's a little bit of brown hue. That's literally how I like it. Some people like it dirt brown. I feel like everyone's different. I don't like my hair too bleached. I feel like it looks funny sometimes to me. And then here I am just putting the conditioner, making sure it goes through everywhere because I want this closure to be perfect when I get ready to install it. And also remember, the conditioner comes in the box along with the hair dye. So that's a 2-for-1. It comes with an applicator as well as gloves, and it comes with a conditioner. Like, all under $10. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. And I'm just showing y'all how I'm distributing it. And then in the next, here is the wig. And it's jet black. Perfect. And of course, I had already sewn it. And if you see my video before, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.